Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. Today's video is going to be what if Izuku Midoriya had All for One's quirk part 1 redo 1. So yeah, after looking through all of the suggestions of quirks, I decided to take a lot of them. So yeah, let's do this guys. So we start off when Izuku finds out he has this quirk. He is surprised about how strong his quirk is, and smiles about it. His father, Sashi Midoriya, after learning about his quirk, decides to take Izuku along to his work. And Sashi's work is basically, it's basically part of death row inmates. He's basically a doctor there. So after getting permission from the warden to let Izuku take quirks, he let Izuku take a lot of the quirks. Wait a minute guys. Okay, back. So yeah, Izuku took a lot of the quirks and he was surprised at how powerful they can be. Tentacle extension can make Izuku basically summon tendril-like appendages from his back or from his fingertips. Emerald manipulation. Izuku can create and manipulate emeralds, but Izuku can actually determine on how hard his emeralds can be. So if he wants them to basically be as strong, to basically be able to withstand a hammer, he can make it that way. He can make them as strong as steel. So yeah, Dragon Reborn, he can summon a skeletal dragon and make it come to life. He can control it only. So we have more list as well as laser, tactical analysis charts, and spreadsheet. And shadow manipulation. Izuku can manipulate the shadows Izuku can generate shadows, or as you would call it, darkness. So yeah, he can generate darkness from whatever he wants. But Izuku prefers to call them shadows. So yeah. Now Izuku can also dense the shadows in particular, to the point basically it takes a long time to actually break a shadow. So yeah, he can make them really dense, and he can make spikes come out of them. So yeah, creation. He can create anything he knows about, but only if he knows how to build it. So yeah. So after getting all these quirks, plus some more. Oh yeah, now about Enhancer, the quirk. His father was wondering what would happen if he gave Izuku a quirk enhancement drug. So he did so, but instead of the usual results, All for One actually manipulated the drug into creating a quirk. And that quirk is Enhancer. It allows Izuku to enhance all his quirks to a physical level, making them stronger than ever. Now we see Izuku coming out of school and going to his usual. his usual walkway to go home. Izuku is walking and as the sludge villain appears. Izuku senses it and dodges. Izuku makes emeralds come on his fingertips and then shoots out tendrils. These emerald-plated tendrils are basically in whip form, which is a way they look. There's wire, ribbon, and whip. So yeah, Izuku makes sure that he does not lose focus, because the moment he loses focus, the emeralds can break. So yeah, he's also not used to using two quirks at once. So yeah, Izuku keeps on trying to fight this sludge villain, but after finding out that there's no solid in the sludge villain, he retreats his tendrils, and then the emerald cracks on his fingers and breaks apart. Izuku tries to think of something fast, as he knows that he only grabs stuff with the tendrils if they're physical. So Izuku then thinks of one of his quirks and then uses darkness. So basically, the whole is under Izuku's feet start growing dark as it spreads throughout the tunnel. With this, Izuku shoots out spikes from the darkness. The sludge villain does not see. The sludge villain sees only mixtures of emerald and darkness. As then he feels sharp pains going through his body. Izuku tries to hold this, but the sludge villain gets out of it. The darkness then retreats to Izuku as he absorbs it all. Izuku is now getting tired since he cannot hold the sludge villain for much longer. So Izuku only has a few more quirks to use to his advantage. Others he does not want to break anything around here. So Izuku has his whole back turned into emerald as tendrils start appearing from his back and try to attack the sludge villain again. This time they have stingers at the end of them. Izuku starts to dodge the sludge villain's attacks while using the tendrils as an offense and a defense. Izuku is now getting tired as the tendrils retreat and the emerald cracks again, breaking. So Izuku decides to do one thing only. Izuku opens his mouth and uses laser. Basically like the hyper beam from Pokemon. As Izuku starts manipulating it starts to manipulate the sphere into a ball shape. The sludge villain mocks Izuku, saying that, how is that gonna work? As Izuku lets go. And when the smoke clears, the sludge villain is splattered all over all over. Izuku starts to sigh, saying that he won. Then the sludge villain goes for Izuku. So in one last moment for survival, Izuku ignites himself on fire. The fire starts spreading towards the sludge villain. The sludge villain is confused since he is a liquid and should put the fire out easily. Izuku starts laughing at the sludge villain as he says, "Do you not know what green fire also is?" The sludge villain is now creeped out about Izuku as Izuku then just says, "Greek fire." Greek fire is a type of fire that can actually be on liquid or water. It will never go out. So you better not. So it's gonna have a hard time for you to try. As Izuku gets out since the sludge villain's boiling. Well, that's the end of it. And then All Might comes in and Detroit smashes the rest of the sludge villain. All Might then sees a Izuku that's on fire. Ah, I'm guessing that's your quirk. Yeah. It's you, All Might. I can't believe it. I'm your biggest fan, All Might. Oh. It's nice to meet one of my fans. Well, if you excuse me, I must. All Might then looks towards the sludge villain as emeralds start appearing from the ground, and then capture all the sludge villain into an emerald ball. Here. As shadows start to make as a shadow pillar starts to appear to move the. Izuku uses telekinesis to move the ball of emerald towards All Might. Here. I was wondering if I can ask you something. Ah, yes, young man. What is it? I don't have that much time, so please make it quick. Yes, All Might. I was wondering if I can be a hero like you. My quirk's name is All for One, and it's a pretty villainous quirk. It's made to steal quirks, but I want to use it for good. The way how I got these quirks is from my father, Isashi Midoriya. He's one of the doctors at a death row prison. He's able to allow me to get all these quirks. Please, All Might. I want to be a hero, and I want to know if you think I can be a hero. All Might thinks for a bit. As he thinks, he then just says, well, that's a very difficult decision. I knew a man that had that quirk. Same quirk as you. But he killed my master. So I defeated him. I will help you to become a hero with that quirk of yours. With that, you can be one of the strongest heroes ever. I'll even pitch in my own quirk. But I'm not planning on giving up the whole thing yet. I have a different way to give you my quirk than you just taking it. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not able to be taken, but still. Oh, of course, All Might. Anyways, meet you here tomorrow. Meet you at Dagobah Beach tomorrow. We'll start your training. So, next day, Izuku went to Dagobah Beach and started his training. Now, Izuku Now Izuku's body built was basically the same as in the original canon. At first. So yeah. I was impressed as he said, well, there's nothing wrong with building a little more muscle. And right? Yeah, mate. So, after cleaning up the beach, it took only about 5 months. So, All Might and Izuku started doing some more training. Hey, young Medora, may I ask you something? Of course, All Might. What is it? I was wondering, since you're planning to be a hero, what's your hero name going to be? Oh, well, after you told me the story about you versus All For One, I decided to basically use the name of my quirk as well, but reverse the last 2 words. So, One for All? Yeah. Isn't that your quirk's name anyways? Yeah. But actually sounds nice. Yeah. But, oh my, if you're ever defeated by that guy, I promise to get vengeance. Even though it's not the way of the hero. The number 1 hero should not die like that. Not die without vengeance upon their name. It's like a samurai. Killed by a measly flu, you're dishonored. But if someone in the family decided to become a samurai and defeats a great emperor, that brings honor back. I just want to bring honor to your name, All Might. You sound like a really good kid, Izuku. So, how many quirks do you have again? Wait a minute, let me check. I'm supposed to have all of them on data. Wait a minute, guys. Okay, found them. I have 28 quirks. 28 quirks? Just lord, kid. How strong are you? I'm very strong. Oh yeah. Well, actually it's 27, but I was given this quirk enhancement drug, and my father would just want to see what would happen to me with all these quirks. And my quirk actually turned that drug into a quirk. Huh. Interesting. So must I copy the essence of a quirk and what it is? Yes. So you copy the essence of a quirk and use the enhancements that the drug's supposed to give you to make a quirk. Exactly. That's how I think I did it. I'm not sure. It just happened automatically. Oh, well. Anyways. Your training's not done yet. At the end of... Well, I guess I can give you my quirk right now. So yeah. All Might gives Izuku a piece of his hair and then just does the whole eat this thing. So yeah, that weirds Izuku out. So yeah. So yeah, Izuku is... So yeah. Izuku gains the One for All quirk and starts training on how to use it with All Might. All Might then tells Izuku to be worried that his limbs might get hurt from this. Oh, well, that's no problem. I have a quirk that actually helps with that. I had two quirks actually: recover, and regeneration. So I combined those quirks together to make cellular regeneration. It actually works. One time they put me inside a nuclear testing room and it blew me up. Literally. I was basically just a piece of blood. Like almost everything else about my body just wiped out. And I started regenerating from there. You were a piece of blood and you regenerated from there. That's some Wolverine shit. I know, mate. That's what I said the first time I found that out. Ooh, yeah, I can also duplicate myself. Duplicate yourself, eh? Interesting. Yeah. It's actually fun. I'm able to help my mom around the house while I'm out taking quirks with my dad. So, do these duplications? Yes, also get my quirk. I'm able to see through what they see. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it is. So, how much longer until the entry exam? 1 more month. We've been training on your quirk for a while. So, why not practice? Which quirk do you not really use that much? I mean, I use laser a lot. Shadows. I use creation much. Let's think of a quirk I don't really use. Ooh, outfit alteration. Wait, what? That's a quirk? Yes, it changes in my outfit. So I can look as dapper as this, as Zuko changes into a tuxedo. Or, if I wanted to go on a snow hike, as he changes into a parka and really thick pants. I can go with this. That's just a weird quirk and also a really sad one. I know. Have you thought about quirk combos? Quirk combos. Mean like my emerald tentacles? My emerald tendrils. Yes, yeah. Yes, that, exactly. Let me try that again. So Izuku and All are sitting in a beach as Izuku creates emeralds onto his fingertips and then just shoots out a bunch of tendrils from his fingers. Each finger has around 5. So yeah. Now Zuko was able to multiply this while training it. So yeah. Alma was impressed about this. So you can control them, right? Of course. It actually really helps a lot. Yeah. I can also do this. As the tendrils go back into Izuku's fingers and the emerald breaks. Izuku then summons several pillars of emerald. Ugh, that's amazing. Why don't you really do that more? There's something I just prefer not to do. Also, I can manipulate how strong they are. Oh, really? Yes. And on rare occasions, they actually won't disappear once I lose focus. How rare are those occasions? 20 out of 80. Wow, those are rare occasions. Yeah. I like how rare it actually is to be quirkless. True. Izuku looks towards the sun and says, "Thank you, All Might. I was bullied for not being able to use my quirk as a hero. But I just want to thank you for helping me on this journey. Then I can be the future #1 hero. You're welcome, young Midoriya." Well, tomorrow's the entry exam. I should go home now. Yes, young Midoriya. So yeah, Izuku now has a strength quirk. So yeah, Izuku then just goes on to bed. Now, Izuku just goes to sleep. In the morning, he wakes up and changes into basically this. So yeah, Izuku just smiles as he yawns. His father then calls him as Izuku notices it's 4 in the morning. Ah, yes, Izuku, I got a new quirk for you. Let's head down to the prison. I'll give it to you right now. Oh, okay. Izuku then goes to the prison as his father is there with an inmate. Here we go. So, what's this quirk again? It's unnamed, but we're basically just calling it clockwork. Huh? How does that work? I am still looking into it. But while looking into it, this guy can summon basically a clock with a bunch of gears as well. Basically a bunch of gears and a rotating. Basically, you can just project a clock, like an energy-based clock. That's a type of shield. Oh. No. No. Okay, I got a better one. Okay, this quirk is so. This quirk is a gigantification quirk, and we were able to capture him. Thanks, All Might. Oh, so I'm getting this new quirk. Yep. Awesome. Thanks, Dad. No problem. But, anyways, just say the quirk and go to school. The entry exam's today. I know. Izuku then takes the quirk. And yeah. Gigantification. This quirk allows the user to grow around 100 meters. The same height as the UA 0-pointers. I'm not really sure on how tall those things are. I'm just gonna say they're 100 meters. So yeah. So yeah. So before Izuku goes, his father gives him a new suit. Here, this new suit I was able to make with several hero suit companies. It's to basically it's made from the fibers of your hair. And so with that, it can regenerate and grow with you. Oh. And it can never be destroyed. Legit, we basically had a cougar, Black Panther. Well, that sounds like a movie. Wait, let's continue on. And a jaguar in here to see if they can rip it up. Basically, we have several big cats in here to see if they can rip it up. And no, none of them could. Right? Just even a cut? No. It seems to be regenerating fast. So yeah. Okay. Thanks, Dad. No problem, son. Now go get those heroes and push them on their feet. Yeah. Now this tournament for Izuku is basically go become a hero and become the number one. That's what his father meant by that. So yeah. Izuku goes there and is ready. So yeah. So Izuku started running towards UA. Also, guys, just think of what the next user would be like with this quirk. Literally, one Farl's Git would combine all of Izuku's quirks. So the 10th user would basically be able to take quirks and have a hell of amount of quirks to basically try to use. Just think of it. That's gonna be harsh on one person. 28 quirks in counting. Oh wait, now it's 29 quirks. So yeah, Izuku is running towards the entrance exam as he sees the gates closing. He then bumps into a villain that turns himself into a pile that can turn himself into feathers. Basically, it's like Ruby Rose's rose petal swarming. So yeah, but with black feathers. So Izuku grabs the guy and absorbs his quirk, and then turns into a bunch of black feathers, and then flies towards the gate before it closes. So yeah, Izuku gets in, and is surprised with himself. So yeah. So yeah, Izuku then just pulls the quirk out of him, and it's basically like this, as you see in the picture right here. Izuku then releases it into the air to find its owner, and it goes back to the guy as the heroes get to him. So yeah, hero's about to say, "We got you," as the villain just goes away now. So yeah. So yeah, Izuku is now at the gates to the to basically the villain robot test to gain points. So yeah, Izuku is ready as President Mike says go. Izuku goes in and starts destroying robots left and right. And Izuku also dismantles robots by using his quirk Technopath. So yeah. Izuku keeps on fighting all these robots. And then after a while, the zero pointer comes in. Izuku's about to leave until he hears the girl yelling for help. Izuku decides to just go and save her. While running, Izuku uses stamina recovery and shoots himself with his tendrils up into the robot. Izuku uses his giantification quirk and instantly he grows 100 meters tall, crushing the robot's head into the ground. Izuku then goes back to his normal size as he just used a lot of his stamina. So yeah, Izuku then uses stamina recovery as he's now good again. So yeah, Izuku goes over to the girl to help her out, and she says that her ankle is hurt. What is it again? Sprained her ankle thing. So yeah, Izuku helps her using regeneration, and it helps. So yeah, Izuku helps her, and then Recovery Girl comes in and thanks Izuku for help. So yeah. Izuku then tells her no problem. Well, yes, this is a start. As Izuku looks over and sees a building being sliced in half. That's from Izuku, while using the laser. So yeah, Izuku then just walks home as the sun sets. That's the end for part 1. Bye guys.